Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector, and in this segment of 1/12 scale military action figures takes, I'm showcasing the Top Fun Retro Toys Stoner 63 4-pack collection. Yeah. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, right? So Top Fun guys over here came up with this really bad buns keychain. I was just like, the whole time I saw it, I was just like, na, 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 na. Really cool. Um, yeah, bling, sparkly. But yeah, this is really awesome. I'm very thankful for this. This thing is so cool. I don't know if this is something he's going to offer in, in the store, or if this is a convention exclusive or whatever it is. But y'all need to harass them over at Top Fun Retro Toys if y'all want one of these. All right. But yeah, this is freaking awesome. Anywho, yeah, let's start off with the actual regular Stoner 63, which would be this one that our boy Grunt is holding. Let me bring it up. Of course, I chose the guys that remind me very much of the original uh, 13 to do the Vietnam era weapons demo, and Grunt is among them. You know, this is the basic rifle, really cool. I'm not sure, you know, which branch uses, if it was Army, Marines, or anything. I'm not too familiar with this. All I know is that it looks good and it looks like it came out from that time of, that era. And this is what it looks like with it, without the figure. Just looking kind of cool, right? Fits well in the hands of the Joes, so you can't really, with very little difficulty. So it's a win, right? And then there's the Commando one, as demonstrated by Handsome Falcon. Yeah, I used the head from uh, the Night Force Falcon and gave the ugly head to the Night Force one because he's going to be wearing that um, helmet, the mask, to cover it up. So yeah, Handsome Falcon gets to rock the Commando version, which is a smaller, shorter barrel. Easily, you'll notice that it's a much shorter barrel than uh, the one that Grunt is carrying, the OG. I think it looks very fitting with somebody like him. Every time I see this, it reminds me of when I watched Karate Kid and they would show a picture of John Kreese, not John Kreese, but I forgot if that's the Kreese, this Johnny Sensei, when he had that Vietnam picture pose. It reminds me of him. But yeah, this is I like it I like the shorter one. To me, it makes cooler sense. I don't know, I could do either or because it looks good on Grunt too, right? And of course, suppressed. And I'm using our Ranger here, our trusty Ranger Stalker. Looks pretty good with this weapon, I'd say. And just look how seamless it fits in their hands. It's not too bad. Uh, yeah, this is for those guys who really want to do that old school Vietnam era kind of aesthetic and look. So if y'all want that true nostalgia, here we go. Might be too ancient for most people, though. You know what I mean? Anywho, Doc, sorry about that, buddy. Getting insulted by everybody. And I gave Airborne the one with the bayonet, fixed bayonet, because, well, airborne stock weapon, it traditionally has had one with a bayonet. So I kept it on with him, since he strikes me as, with the way his rank is, it looks like something that he would have had to wear in that era, or maybe even older. But yeah, um, I think it looks good. And of course, if you really wanted to pose them to do stuff, it can be done. But I always imagined airborne to be a one-handed rifle dude, always just walking around with the rifle in one hand that actually fire. Just kidding. Yeah, you could do it like this, you know. So yeah, I think it's a good look across the board. Um, yeah, fixed bayonets. Yeah, let me see if I can get him to do this sexy sniper pose real quick. I haven't done it with this guy for a while, so yeah, it's just weird to shoulder a rifle with a bayonet on it. That's why I imagine him doing more of a Hollywood look, more like a Rambo kind of situation. You know what I mean? Just kind of, yeah. Don't it look good when I rock it? The rifle. The problem is it's a little too long, so you got, in order for you to get them to look good, a little bit of photo. Like, all right, we need more Magnum, less blue steel. Yeah. All right, folks. Final thoughts on all this. This all looks really good. I like it a lot. But you just the problem is, I don't know if I have enough. Well, I guess I do have enough Vietnam era Joes, but this is the aesthetic that it fits. So if you're into that vintage Vietnam era style GI Joe look, then dang, these are the perfect addition for that. And I grew up, you know, with the original 13 looking like this, so closer to this kind of aesthetic. You know what I mean? It was that post Vietnam War kind of look. All right, folks. Well, that's all I got for this segment of One to Scale Military Action Figures takes the Top Fun Retro Toys Stoner 63 4-pack collection. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And until the next video, folks, ciao.